think it might be Reed, because I saw a sign to different towns.
I learned this to go.
Yeah, I'm on the corner of town. Okay. And that's District 4.
Hey, Cody.
I want
We
this.
just talked about you.
Oh, I'm not even, I'm on Main Street. Okay, good to meet you.
All right, the time is now 5:30. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Town of New Brockton Mayoral Forum. My name is Lily Flowers, and I'll be your moderator for this evening. On behalf of the organizers and the community members, thank you all for being here, whether in person or virtually. Tonight's forum is an opportunity for our community to hear directly from the candidates running for mayor. The purpose is to inform, engage, and empower our residents to make well-informed choices in the upcoming election. We thank our candidates for participating in this process. This is going to go by smoothly and quickly. Let me begin by outlining the format and ground rules for this evening. Each candidate will have 2 minutes for opening statements. We will then move into a series of the audience submitted questions that you have submitted. I'll pull from here. Each candidate will have 90 seconds to respond to their appropriate question or only the question that is asked to them. In some cases, I could allow a 30-second rebuttal. At the end, each candidate will have 2 minutes for a closing statement. We shall begin. Our first candidate, Candidate A, Charles Chuck Schiefer. If you would stand to introduce yourself.
Okay. I'm Chuck Schiefer. I'm the current mayor of New Brockton. I was voted in by the council almost 2 years ago. I have been serving as the mayor since then. I'm retired from the military. Been in the New Brockton area since approximately 1990. Moved permanently to New Brockton in '95. My wife and family and I have lived on Bird Mill Road since '95. What I see for the town and what I think I'm going to be doing is continuing engagement with outside organizations, the Wiregrass Economic Development Organization, the Southeast Alabama Wiregrass Economic Development Corporation, and putting forward and being able to get out in front of the town, or getting out in front for the town to various organizations. I've worked closely with the Department of Transportation. We're looking to improve the intersections here at Highway 84 and I think it's Tyler, where the Roberts gas station is. Hopefully we're going to see that next year so that we'll have fewer traffic accidents along that area. I've been able to, again, get out to various organizations, the Family Support Center, Fort Rucker, working with the police department, working with the fire department on various activities also. I think that being available 24/7 has been very positive. I've met many people when we've been on a call. In the 2 years I've been here, we've had over 5 big trees fall down. So working with the fire department, but meeting people in the area and seeing that I'm out there and I can support on a 24/7 period.
Thank you. Candidate B, Sherry C. Hall.
Hello everyone, my name is Sherry Cedar Hall, running for mayor. My education background, I have a bachelor's in business administration, major in accounting. I have finance, budgeting, and forecasting experience and skills. I have worked over 16 years in New York City with state and federal government. I've also worked as a federal contractor in both Florida and currently in Alabama. I have been attending town hall meetings for over 2 years, and I've witnessed the questions and concerns of our town residents. I have also had the opportunity to see firsthand in May of this year how the financial data sets. I actually took the data, compiled them into a useful manner that we can know where the town's health stands. Because of this information that I had the opportunity to see, I realized that I would be a better fit for mayor. I believe a mayor should have good governances. I created an acronym for myself called FAITH, which is fairness, accountability, integrity, transparency, and have honorable acts or actions. I believe that as a mayor, I will be efficient and effective. I will make sure the town delivers to its residents. As an example, for instance, the garbage pickup, the street cleaning, the culverts, things that actually affects our town residents. When it comes to ethical conduct, as a mayor, you are responsible to make sure town's resources are used properly. That means human resources, hours are charged correctly, that you are accountable for your time, that overpay everything, that you work efficiently. That means being accountable with the resource. Using town's vehicles is a big deal. Town vehicles management, inventory for the street department. We have to make sure everything's in order when we need to know our financial health. When we do know our financial health, we will then know how to proceed in moving this town in the right direction. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Candidacy, Ricky.
Hello, I'm Ricky Chandler. Most of y'all probably seen me of Roberts or Inland working or whatever. I raised my family here. I started the family here. I married a woman from here. And I started my own business here. And I have owned 3 different businesses. So I know what it takes to run a business. And this is going to be a business. And it needs fixing. This whole town needs refixing. We need to get more revenue in here, not send it to other towns. Bring the people back. That's what my goal is. Bringing people back to this town. Building it back. It ain't gonna be the same, but it will be better. That's all I got to say.
Thank
I'm
you.
here to work 24/7.
Thank you. I will now move over to the audience questions. Our first question is for all candidates. What will you do to attract businesses to New Brockton, especially downtown? Candidate B, we'll start with you.
I believe once we have the financial health set up, we can give incentives to businesses by helping in their infrastructure with the buildings that we have established. If it's something that, even if it's a small tax break for a couple of years, that will give them an opportunity to build a profit in order to be efficient in this town.
Candidate
Working with, again, there's a couple things that I think the people need to understand. Working with the Wiregrass Economic Development Corporation, we have 2 efforts going on right now. There is a gentleman who is working to work a educational facility into the old Piggly Wiggly building. We have another gentleman who is working to advance a site, and I don't have a lot of information on what he wants to do, but he has had a site already picked out for the first number of buildings right near the Piggly Wiggly. We have tried to, and we're in the process of selling the old City Hall. We have a number of offers to make that into a commercial or business type facility. So that is a couple of things that are happening right now.
Thank you. Candidate C.
Well, we need to fix the problems that we have already in the city, clean the city up, so we can get businesses to look at us. I mean, I'm kind of embarrassed at this city right now. It's gone downhill. We need to build it back up, get revenue back in here.
Will you create a chamber of commerce? Candidate A, we'll start with you.
As is right now, I don't think there's the interest in creating a Chamber of Commerce. Nobody has brought that forward at any time in my 2-year tenure. If that is something that is the will of the organization, will of the people, will of the town, and we have the people to step forward, it may be a good program to start. But as of right now, I don't see any interest in it, and nothing has come up in the last 2 years.
Candidate B.
I think we need to establish a financial health. We have to know what we can get in here reasonably in order to move in that venue, getting that venue in.
Candidate C.
I think it would be a great idea. I do.
Next question. Candidate C. How will you fix the streets, potholes, and where the water department cut streets?
Yeah, you
How will you fix the streets and potholes?
go out, talk see what the problem is and get the equipment or get the approval of the council and go down the proper channels and just get the job done. It needs to do it.
This question is for all candidates. What experience have you had as a mayor? Candidate B, we'll start with you.
I have no experience as a mayor. However, looking at our data right now, because of they asked for my help in May, I can say that we need to establish a solid foundation with the financial health before the town can move forward. We have to create a structure within the town, reorganize this whole place, because I see a lot of waste in order for us to move forward.
Candidate C.
I have no experience at all, but I would love to have the opportunity.
And candidate
I'd like to back up real quick about the potholes.
A. No, answer this question.
Well, give me the question.
What experience do you
The
have?
experience I have is managing a number of organizations in the military that had financial programs similar to this, and 2 years of working with the council and the county and other organizations in the state.
Next question. If elected, what are your goals for the town? How do you plan to generate resources for the town? Candidate A, we'll start with you.
I think I have the same answer. I've been able to go out and work with the various economic development organizations. One of the items I failed to address is the town approached, myself and Wiregrass Economic Development people approached a DECA, and there is a new gas station going in on the corner of 84 and 122. The town has submitted a request to a DECA to assist in the sewer system running from that facility to the Mayberry sewer facility, and we've received the grant in order for them to continue with their project.
Thank you, candidate
Could
B.
you repeat the question?
Yes. If elected, what are your goals for the town? How do you plan to generate resources for the town?
Again, because of my background, we need to know where we stand financially in order to give incentives to generate revenue, to give incentives to people who have new businesses to come in. However, we need to work on our community service, our community as a whole, to foster that care and pride in order to give our parents actually matters. If we are not inviting, physically looking at the appearance of our town, no one will have interest. We also need to invest in our infrastructure to give them an incentive to say, hey, you know what, we know our water sewer needs updating. We know that our electrical needs updating in the buildings that do exist. We can give them incentive to bring in those resources. We can also utilize our schools, our co-ops that I actually learned from my daughter that attends high school, that create internships with the companies that do exist. Say, hey, you know what? If you can take on a junior or a senior in your business as an internship over the summer, over the year, it's bringing in resources that can actually learn, build off of that foundation, some knowledge of what their interest is in, that will help retain.
Thank you. Candidate C.
Well, fix our city up, get it back up, and start doing things. People's gonna see us and they're gonna start coming back. Business is gonna start coming. Get out there and create business and jobs in the city.
This question is for all candidates. What are your plans for our police department? For example, raises, benefits, and equipment, ways